466-524-4869. 213, you're on the air.
Ghost, what's up, baby? It's been a while since I spoke to you. I had to wait to get my government-assisted cell phone service activated. But I'm back now. You can expect me to call every day now. But listen, Ghost, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about the beginning of the show. You were saying that Cisco stock is going down. The reason Cisco stock's going down is because the only good flavor they got is the peach flavor. And, you know, you got Four Loko out there, you know, Wild Irish Rose. That's always a good choice. But, you know, people just don't drink Cisco like they used to.
Drink Cisco? What are you talking about, drink Cisco?
I talk about Cisco, baby.
I'm not talking about Cisco the drink. Hold on. I'm not talking about Cisco the drink, you idiot. I'm talking about Cisco the stock. This is Cisco the fiber optic. I'm not talking about a damn drink.
Yeah, baby, but see, they done come out with Four Loko now, and they taste better than Cisco. And I've always been a Wild Irish Rose drinker from the beginning, baby, since I was on a bottle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always drank. That's what my mama drank. You know what I'm saying? So we've always drank Wild Irish Rose, but I don't even see niggas in the hood drinking Cisco no more.
I know that you're in 213 area code, so that means that you are in California. Are you glowing from radioactive activity yet or something?
No, baby, we just popping bottles, living like capitalists. You know, we just waiting for the first of the month.
Screw the first of the month. All right? I don't want to hear about the first of the month. I don't want to hear that you're collecting tax dollars, to benefit yourself. And why don't you stop that kid from crying, for Christ? Why don't you change his shitty diaper? Oh, Jesus.
What?
That sounds horrible.
But Ghost, you still there, baby?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to what the hell you're doing to that kid, for Christ's sake.
I ain't doing none of that kid, baby. He's just waiting for 8 more days when it be the first of the month. We can go out and get us some ribs. You know what I'm saying? Some ribs and some Cisco, baby. We're going to try to help the Cisco stocks out this first of the month.
Hey, are you getting acid rain out there in the West Coast?
Oh, yeah, we making it rain, baby. We making it rain.
No, I'm not saying if you're making it rain. I know it's raining out there in Los Angeles right now in 213 area. I know it's raining in your area. So what I'm saying is since you have that radioactive, debris and radioactive smoke coming in from Japan, do you have any kind of acid rain coming down on you? I'm not making it rain like you're in a goddamn strip club or something, you milky liquor.
Oh, well, it's raining, Ghost, but it's always raining around here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, are you seeing anything different? I mean, is it looking weird or anything? I mean, I know that you're being affected by the Japanese nuclear meltdown and the debris coming in from the Pacific. Are y'all glowing? You know, are you getting acid rain? I mean, this is serious stuff. Sounds like something's affecting that kid over there. Sounds like your kid's sniffing in a couple of radioactive activity, maybe some asbestos at the same time.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, baby, I don't care about the next nuclear meltdown in Japan because it ain't helping me get my bills paid. You know what I'm saying, man?
So all you care about is getting your bills paid by the government? Is that all you care about? That's all you care about?
Hey, baby, by the government. If I got to hustle, I got to hustle. You know, I do what I got to do. You know,
what are you doing hustling? How are you hustling?
I'm going out there. I'm making my money, baby. That's all I'm doing. I'm going out there making my money.
You're collecting from my tax dollars. How are you hustling? Can you explain that concept to me? How are you hustling?
Yeah, baby. I'm just living like a capitalist like you. I'm just being a capitalist, baby.
You're being an ass clown. That's what you're being. Get this kid off the rake. Get him off! I mean, give me a break, for Christ's sake. You see, you notice how, these ass clowns are very evasive. They're just like, oh, yeah, I'm hustling, baby. Yeah, I'm just doing this, baby. Well, what exactly are you doing? I'm doing this and that, man. Yeah, man. They're collecting off our tax-paying dollars, folks. And let me tell you, this guy, I want to hear from you. 310, you're on the air.
Yeah, we haven't seen much acid rain here out in California, but there's definitely been a lot of chocolate rain. Chocolate rain, man. That's pretty much all we've seen. No acid rain, just chocolate rain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was the shittiest song I've ever heard in my life. All right? And everybody who made that asshole a viral video, you all deserve cancer of the colon. All right? Seriously. Pieces of crap. Anyways.
Yeah, my name is Herbie, and I like scrubbing toilets. Yay! I like Ghost because he likes tards. Yay! You're my...
Yeah, you're a moron. All right? I mean, is there anything on here? I mean, has the radioactivity already taken the numbskulls of California, and that's what we're getting here? I mean, hello, is there anything? Is this goddamn thing on, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God, man. Anyway, I'm going to move on to another subject matter. I'm on the air.
Are you afraid of my testicles, baby?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Here we go again with this ass clown. You know what I'm saying? And this guy sounds old, too. That's what's sad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there should be an age limit when you're trying to get the lulls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that guy, you know, you can tell by his voice. It's about 50 or 55, 60 years worth of booze and smoke. You know? Always remember, when somebody has a real deep voice like, I mean, they've been smoking their asses off. You know what I'm saying? And they're old pieces of garbage. You know? And, you know, at a certain age, you shouldn't be acting this way, especially like that asshole right there. You know, you shouldn't even be acting this way at this age. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, that's why fate is probably going to, you know, hit you up with cancer of the cock, because you're an obnoxious jerk-off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure you're all alone. You have no woman, and if you do have a woman, it's probably some disgusting, you know, half-a-dyke-looking bitch that you're just using so that you can, you know, have a place to stay and, you know, a ride to roll around in. But let's be honest. I mean, you know, this is why you're here doing pranks at this age. I expect this from young-sounding pricks. You know, you young kids, you know, this is what they do. I mean, this is what kids do. They think it's a crack. And it's a crack, balls, but you know, you're an old piece of prostate-infected piece of trash. You know what I'm saying? And for you to sit over here and try to act as though you're young again, you know, by trying to do a prank call, it's not going to get you young again, man. You ain't young. You're old. We can hear in your voice, man. We hear in your voice. You ain't never going to come back, all right? Never. It's never coming back. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go talk about that later on. I don't want to talk about it now, but I know everybody wants to be young again, right? They hear all the young people that listen into my broadcast and they're like, I want to be young again. I want to be young. Hey, look, we all want to be young, but tough titty. Get over it, man. I mean, good God, you're an old piece of windbag crap. All right? Just make money. How about that? How about you just make money? If you're an old piece of crap, you should have more money than these young people. But the problem is that there are a lot of old pieces of garbage. I'm talking about people that are like 40 years of age and older. There are a lot of old pieces of crap that aren't worth jack, that are, you know, collecting off of disability because my legs be hurting, baby, or I got bipolar disorder. That's right, I got bipolar disorder, baby. I got restless leg syndrome. I got short-term memory loss. I can't work. And then they have no lives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I know there's people out here that think, oh, I wish I could just do nothing all day and it would be great. I mean, this is what these losers are doing out here, collecting government cheese and, you know, welfare and housing voucher programs and disability and all this stuff. That's what they're doing. And as you heard from that one bastard, you know, I mean, he's my nuts. I mean, you know, give me a break, man. I mean, that's for young kids to do. Why don't you let the young kids get the lulls, you old asshole? All right? Let the young kids do it. You're an old piece of crap, and you had more time on this earth to capitalize in these young kids, not to mention that if you're an old piece of crap, you had the ability to go through the 80s and the 70s and the 90s, these party animal times where, indulgence was the vice and, anything went. You did a little dance and you made a little love and you sniffed cocaine off of chicks' asses and you drank till you dropped and you sipped on gin and juice with your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You know what I mean? This is what these old people have gotten used to, and here they are. They're trying to take away the lulls from you kids, man. You should be ashamed. For whoever that old man is, man, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be, literally put on some kind of a poster saying, I'm an old piece of windbag crap that is a useless form of humanity that needs to be put on my misery. Shoot here, please. That's what you should wear a sign right there. Put it on your goddamn back, you piece of garbage. Anyway, 646-652-4869, 715, you're on the air.
Hey, Ghost, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
Colton earlier talking about the Libyan. Now we have a third front on the Libyans. If you haven't been paying attention, the French have a new political party emerging that is counter to the mainstream, to that bullshit socialism. Anyway, they call themselves the Lemon Party. You should probably check it out.
Shove it up your ass. As a matter of fact, your number 715. I'm putting it down and I'm prank calling it sometime in the future. I got a prank call number, Ben, that I'm putting numbers in there. We all remember Marty, although I found it funny that Marty, changed his number, literally like an hour after we called him. Oh, poor Marty. Old Marty boy, old Marty boy. Anyway. This is the kind of crap I'm getting here. This is it. This is the kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to America, huh? Welcome to freaking America. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's another one to the list. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Hey, old man, is this you with the nuts again? Huh? Is this you? Let's hear your voice again. Let's hear it. I know it's you, boy. Why don't you say it? Hello, my nuts. I'm 45. Come on, let's hear it. Are you ashamed now? You're ashamed? Oh, he's ashamed. Oh, he's ashamed. I can't believe he called me old. Oh. I love it when I get into people's psyche like that. That gets me hard. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I'm sorry. When I get into people's psyche and I know that I just strike them right in the goddamn pineal, like right there, like, you know what, he's right. I'm an old piece of prostate-infected crap. All I do is I'm a shit and piss factory. That's the extent of my life. I'm a 45, 50-year-old piece of garbage, and I'm still doing prank calls, for Christ's sake. I'm still trying to get lulls like I'm, 13 to 25-year-old age demographic. I still act as though I'm still cool or something. I still act though as women still want to lay me or something. No, they don't, okay? So, are you going to say something, or are you just going to sit over there and stay quiet because, your old voice sounds pretty fucking pathetic? Are we going to hear anything of you? Huh?
Suck my cock.
Come on, say something, boy. No, look at him. He's playing with his pecker. Are you going to say something?
Yeah, suck my cock, Ghost.
Oh, no. Oh, he's trying to hide his voice. He's going, how can I make my voice higher? Hey, suck my cock, Ghost.